Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Now in this particular video, I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold, US30 and US100, and I'll start with the dollar index since it's the first on the watch list. Now as you can see, I am currently bullish on this particular instrument, and the reason is this market is currently trending up, higher lows, and it keeps on making higher highs. Another significant reason to note is that the market at the moment is trading above a very significant zone, which is a support, a very strong one to be specific. This previously was a resistance. As you can see, the market broke above, came back for a retest, and ever since it came there, it couldn't find enough momentum to break below, and the market at the moment is trading above that structure, hence my bullish bias. So how you can trade this market is you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's start with the weekly time frame, because I also want to show you something over there. Now as you can see, the market not only is it bullish for those reasons, there was also a counter trend over here, which obviously you can see that we have broken above. As you can see, this was the first touch, second touch, and a third touch over here. However, the market eventually then found enough strength to break above that structure over there, broke above, came back for retest, and at the moment the market is pushing higher, right? So now I have identified two areas of interest which you could buy from for the week that is coming. If you move to the 4-hour time frame over there, I have this high over here. Let me do like this. Okay, let me go to the daily time frame, because here it seems like it's too much noisy. Okay, so I've identified these two areas of interest. I'm looking at this low over here and this high over here as my two areas of interest which I would like to buy from. I'm interested to buy should the market come back here, give us a retest on this structure over here. As soon as it does that, I'm gonna look for buys on this support over here, and if the market pushes all the way through this resistance and breaks above the resistance, that's another opportunity for me to look for buys on the retest. Then again, we continue to buys, and the reason why I'm looking for buys is because the market, even on this particular time frame, it is trending up. As you can see, we have a bullish channel over here, which last week the market respected again. As you can see, we got that move from that channel over there. So for me, I still believe that the market is bullish, and I'll keep on buying the market for as long as the market is moving up. However, there is a very strong resisting zone around here, so we need to pay attention, buy with caution. So as we buy, we need to focus that the market is so close to this high over here. We can buy as soon as the market reaches this high. We just need to then wait a bit to study what price is doing. Is the market gonna break, or is the market just gonna treat that as a resistance and come back down the way to that? But for now, I'm bullish. We're gonna see that as time goes. Moving on to the second instrument of the day, this is gold. On gold, I'm also bullish. However, I will explain there's something different on a smaller time frame, right? I'm bullish because, as you can see, the market it is trending up. This is obvious to see. However, this is the most interesting area over here. I'm looking at this range which was drawn over here, right? As you can see, the market, anytime it reached the high of the range, it sold, and anytime it reached the bottom of the range, it bought, as you can see that. And then the market eventually broke out of that range. However, ever since it broke out of that range, it hasn't really come back for a retest, which is what I'm looking for. I am really interested to see the market coming back to give us a pushback. And when you look at this current structure, these three candlesticks that are forming over here, it will give you confidence that maybe the market is really going to do that, because if the market was supposed to push even higher, it shouldn't have just worked around that structure. As you can see, we have a very strong wick over there, a long wick, and this is again a doji forming around that structure, as you can see. So for me, I'm really looking for that market to give me that retracement. I don't know when it's going to come, but I'm looking for that. So the way you can trade this market is you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, the weekly time frame is 2. Okay, let's move to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the market is in a bearish channel, right? I say this because, I mean, look at this. Okay, let me rather move to the 4-hour. I want the time frame that is going to show you guys everything without confusion, right? Yeah, I think this one is good. So as you can see, this is something that I identified when I was analyzing, right? That this was an impulse. Let me do like this. This is a bearish channel, as you can see, right? And on this bearish channel, the market created an impulse, and then a correction, and then an impulse, and then this is what now I look at as a correction. And so I'm expecting that the market is gonna again give us an impulse to the downside. Now, I know that last week I said I was looking for buys on this instrument, and it's because the market was moving higher, right? However, the way that it closed on Thursday over here, I feel like if the market on Friday, I feel like if the market was supposed to continue going up, it shouldn't have broken below this area of resistance over there, right? I'm looking for sales right at this point. I'm looking for sales. If the market if then the market respects this low and then goes higher, then I'm gonna study how it moves. how it reacts around this structure, and then I start to look for sells. And if hopefully the market ends up breaking below this structure over here, then it's another area for me to continue selling from there. That's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument. There is really nothing much to it. If you see something else, do comment down in the comment section, and then we'll discuss it over there. Moving on to US100. On US100, I am okay, I'm bullish and I'm bearish. I don't have a bias at the moment, so I'm not gonna go in a higher time frame. However, as you look at it, the market has been moving up, right? So now, for me, I feel like this move to the upside is very premature, because I don't really see the pushback that the market should come move higher, then a pushback, then higher, then a pushback. So the market hasn't really been doing that. Instead, if you look at it this way, this is just a long impulse run. If you go to the daily time frame, also you will see that. If you move to the daily time frame, you will also see that these candlesticks over here, it has just been a very strong move to the upside. So I do feel like eventually we are gonna get a retracement, maybe back to this structure over here, before we can anticipate more further buys. However, anything could happen. So for the week that is coming, I identified 2 areas of interest. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I am looking at this area over here. I am looking at this resistance and this support over here. Now, I'm not going to buy on this support, and I'm not going to sell on this resistance. Instead, what I'm looking for is, for me to know that the market is coming down, I need to see the market break this support, coming back inside this range over here. This range that we have spoken about in the past. I need to see the market do that, and for me that would mean the market, maybe it is coming back down, and should it break below, then a retest. I'm going to wait for that, and then that's where I'm going to start to look for sells. Or if then the market is supposed to go higher, I want to wait for the market to see if it's going to break above this resistance, and if it does break above that resistance, then for me it would mean the market is bullish. I would await a retest and then start to look for buys to eventually break this high over here, and then a continuation, so on and so forth. So that's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument. It's really not so tradable at the moment. However, this is why I'm saying just pay attention to how price is moving, use your own discretion, and yeah man, that's all I'm looking for in this instrument. Moving on to US30, and I'm closing with this one, and I am closing with this one. Let's move to the daily time frame. So US30, the market is at the moment in a range, right? As you can see, the market is in a range. This is a range that I'm talking about. So the high of the range is over here, then this is the low of the range, as you can see. However, though this is a range, the market is currently trending up, right? Because though it's in a range, you can clearly see that this was the trend that had formed. First touch over there, second touch, a third touch, and a fourth touch, and the market at the moment is respecting that structure. So now for the week that is coming, I really don't see this market buying. I don't know why, but I feel like it's not gonna break that resistance, right? So the resistance that I'm talking about is this over here. Looking at this high, which is over here, I don't think the market is going to eventually break above that structure. And I'm saying this because I'm paying attention to how this market has been moving. As you can see, the market has been ranging a lot around this around that place over there, right? So now I have identified 2 areas of interest for us to know where the market is going to go. So if you move to the 1-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame, so this, similar to how we did last week with these 2, I have identified these 2 over here. So now for me to know that the market is going to respect this resistance eventually, I need to see the market come break below this structure over here, and should it do that, then it means the market is bearish, probably coming back down to this support. But should the market end up breaking above this particular resistance over here, then of course it means the market is going to continue its bullish run, and we should continue buying the market, hopefully to that resistance, and so on and so forth. And we reach that resistance again, we do the same thing until the market ends up breaking above, and then that's a free way to the upside. That's all I'm looking for in this instrument for the week that is coming. There's really nothing much, there's nothing less. Thank you for watching up to this far, guys. If you are, it means you like this video, it means you find valuable content in the channel, so please do subscribe to the channel, man. It really does encourage me. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.